guys, what's up? It's Amanda here, and welcome back to my channel, Hoot of the Sims. Now, I feel like it's been a really long time since I've recorded. Bird clock's going off right when I'm starting to record. That's great. Anyways, I feel like it's been a really long time since we've recorded. I think it's been over a year. Life's just been really hectic, and I've just been really busy. You guys know how that goes. This year's been very interesting. I've been very busy. I've been going through a lot in my personal life, so that was a lot to manage. But here we are again, and I feel like I am ready to go for more YouTube videos. I'm so excited. Now you guys may be wondering, what are we going to be doing with the current series that we have on our channel? Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be picking those up or continuing on with those just because it's been such a long time, and I want to attract, you know, old watchers as well as some new watchers. So I think what we're going to be doing is starting a new series. My Twitch chat and my Twitch community actually helped me pick out the next series for my YouTube channel, and we are actually going to be doing the History Challenge, and I am so excited about this. I am so pumped. So today, in today's episode, I think what we're going to be focusing on is getting a campground set up. For those of you who don't know what the History Challenge is like, I will put a link in the description below on the video explaining the rules and that type of thing. You can read the rules and all of that. But the first generation in the History Challenge, you start out in the Prehistoric era. So you start with like the bare essentials. You are not allowed to use anything technology-wise, minus, you know, a sink for hygiene. And if you have get-together, you're forced to use those pea bushes. I like calling them pea bushes, but other people know them as the woohoo bushes. But yeah, it's gonna be like bare essentials. We're not allowed to have a shelter. It's intense. It's very intense. I'm a little nervous on how it's gonna go, but we'll see how winter works as well, because I can't imagine that winter is gonna be easy for our sim. But anyways, guys, let's get right into the video. Okay, so here we are on our lot, and you may be wondering, who is this sim? Who is she? Why is she here? Hello, who are you? This is Pebbles, and her last name is Flintstone. Yes, my Twitch chat did help me decide on the name and the last name, and I'm absolutely in love with her. We did a couple of like random polls while I was live on Twitch, and I was like, should we give her a unibrow? Because, you know, we're talking about prehistoric times. I don't really think beauty was a huge standard. Then again, she's still really freaking pretty. But yeah, and then I also was like, well, she's probably gonna be super active, and she's probably, you know, very focused on just like making sure her body is in shape. Probably the only concern in her life right now. So we made her pretty buff. But yeah, she is our matriarch for the first era. I'm really excited. But yeah, this is her everyday. I'll take her into Cass so you guys can see all of her outfits actually. One second, let me pull up Cass. Okay, Pebbles Flintstone, ladies and gentlemen. Again, here she is. We brought her into Cass so you guys could get a more close look at her. She has the Angling Ace aspiration. There are only a certain amount of aspirations we are allowed to pick from for each era in this challenge. So we went with Angling Ace because I felt like that was going to be the most useful to get done. We also gave her the Loves the Outdoors trait, Maker, and family oriented. Now my thoughts for those traits: she's going to be spending a lot of time outdoors. She can't live in a shelter, so I felt like Loves the Outdoors might be a good fit. Maker, I thought that it might be good for her to maybe make some money by making candles and selling those, because I felt like they would have access to wax and twine in the prehistoric era, surely. And last but not least, family oriented, because in the rules it does state that she has to have 5 kids at least. How many kids come out of 5 different suitors? So she has to have 5 different baby daddies, basically. But yeah, this is Pebbles. My chat on Twitch was actually there when I was making her. I made her live over there. So if you guys want to check out that VOD, I might make a highlight of it too. You can definitely go over to my Twitch channel. Same name as here. But yeah, so this is Pebbles. we had a couple of fun polls, like, should she have a unibrow? Should she not have a unibrow? Should we make her super buff? Should we make her, like, we had a bunch of fun polls to decide on her appearance, and chat definitely helped me out with this. So she does have a unibrow, but I felt like that made sense because, back in the prehistoric era, they weren't too focused on their beauty. They were focused more on keeping their entire body in shape because, they didn't really have computers. They didn't have day jobs. It wasn't important for them to look necessarily the best. However, I still think she's really pretty. So this is her everyday outfit. This was, I think, a necklace from Jungle Adventure or Island Living. I don't know, but this is for sure from Island Living. So we took some aspects from in-game items. However, this is a custom content fur dress. I thought that was fitting. Her formal wear, again, the same fur dress, just a different swatch. Another really pretty necklace. And my thoughts on the lipstick was that they'd probably have access to berries and they could crush the berries and make their lips tinted that way. So that was my thoughts there. Athletic, her hair is tied up because I feel like, again, they have access to twine. They can probably do that. Just more of a breathable outfit for her. Her sleepwear is just the same as her everyday, minus the accessories, and her hair is a little bit more messy and down. Her party, I don't really think we're going to be using the party wear too much, you guys, but I felt like I should make it anyways. Just something simple, it's like torn cloth or, really simple made cloth with a leather corset. Her swimwear, again, torn cloth, very simple. Like, again, you guys can see that she is a really buff. We love that for her. We love a buff queen. Hot weather is this, which I think is also very cute. I just wanted something breathable for her. And her cold weather is a little bit more snug and cozy, and I can manage. We're going to be needing this outfit in the winter time. However, we do live in Oasis Springs, so it's not going to be as horrible as other neighborhoods, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, Pebbles Flintstone, everyone. Let's go into live mode, and we're actually going to be working on making her campground. So my deal with my Twitch chat was like, all right, guys, we will make the sim for my YouTube channel on my Twitch. However, I really want to do like a short little snippet in the first episode where I'm creating her campground that she's going to be living in with you guys on YouTube. So what I'm going to do is cut back and record, and then I'll just make commentary over it or something. But yeah, I am going to start on the campground, and then we'll actually get started with some gameplay. Or let's read the rules first, actually. Hold on, you guys. I am so sorry. Let's read our rules for the challenge for the first era. So when we first start, apparently it does say we have to create 2 ancestors, but I didn't do this. I've done this challenge before. I haven't gone all the way through, but I have done this challenge off camera before. Create your 2 ancestors, 1 male and 1 female, both young adults and both human. Give them a prehistoric tribal look, check, and make sure their aspirations and traits are the ones allowed for the prehistoric era. We'll get to that in a second. Make sure the relationship is set to roommates. So this is maybe something that you would do if you wanted to have an extra hand, but I like things more challenging, so we're not going to have our suitor live with us. Choose either Willow Creek. What? 1 second. I can English, I promise. Choose either Willow Creek, Oasis Springs, Newcrest, or Windenburg to be your challenge world. Newcrest is recommended since it spares you the trouble of bulldozing everything. Select any empty lot in your chosen world, the largest available lot if you choose Newcrest, and move your ancestors into it. Alright. As soon as you regain control, exit back out of the Manage World screen. Alright, so basically we should have picked the largest lot, but I didn't. I just picked a decent sized lot. We're on a 40 by 30 in Oasis Springs, and I thought that was good enough. We can always move. I don't know why we can't move. It's just a campground. So if you did not choose Newcrest as your challenge world, select your ancestors on their lot and click Move Family. Move them to a 50 by 50 lot, bulldozing it and evicting any family already occupying it. So they really do want you to move on a big lot. So maybe we will do that later, but I really don't think that that's that big of a deal. If you did not download the Empty Worlds mod and did not choose New Crest as your challenge world, bulldoze all the other lots in your challenge world. All right, so that's something I'm going to have to do before we actually do gameplay because I haven't done that yet. Delete all households except for your ancestors, right? Place a pool venue and or a national park community lot somewhere in your challenge world. Okay, so we're going to have to find a national park, and I'm going to definitely credit the creator if we find one from the gallery. If you want to, you may also place a couple of residential lots in your challenge world. You may create these lots as you go or place them from the gallery as long as they adhere to the rules of the prehistoric era. You may also move into a couple of other households if you wish. We're definitely going to be doing that once we get more entries for male suitors. Finally, select your ancestors and start playing. Use the following cheat to set your household funds to the proper starting amount. Okay, this is something that we're going to have to note here. Enter testing cheats on. Already have that. Enter money 1,000 to set the household funds to 1,000 simoleons. And buy some decorative trees, shrubs, and rocks using that money. Note that this will increase your bills, and these objects cannot be sold until the end of the prehistoric era. Okay, so it looks like we only have 1,000 simoleons to decorate our lot to start out. But we also, after we're done decorating, we get 2,500 to start, which is so confusing. So I guess what we could do is just decorate with 3,500 simoleons. I don't see why it's important for us to have a crap ton of money after we decorate. So I think it's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cheat our money to 3,500, and that's what we're going to have to do our renovations. So let's do money 3,500. All right, that hurt a little bit. Let me save my game. And then we're going to read the actual era rules for the prehistoric challenge, and then I will get into making this lot for our beautiful pebble here. Let me see. Where do those rules start? Okay, here it is. Our journey begins in the prehistoric times, the earliest known stage of Sims history. A time when Sims lived in caves and huts, had to gather their own food, and faced daily struggles to survive. All right, so that's the description of the era. Note that your ancestors are actually the 0 generation, so this era does not end when your ancestors have children. Interesting, okay. But when your ancestors' children have children. See, that's really, really weird to me. When I first played this through, I literally just had my main matriarch Sim be the next generation, and I think that's just what we're going to do here. I don't know why it lists that, so we're going to ignore that part. We're Gen 1. We're Gen 1, okay? Aspirations. Alone in the unforgiving world, prehistoric Sims had little else on their mind than to assure being a full belly for their family. Makes sense. Sims may have the angling ace aspiration, that's what Pebbles has, freelance botanist, social butterfly, outdoor enthusiast, and leader of the pack aspirations. All right, so Pebbles has angling ace, and I figured that after we do outdoor angling ace, we might go to the outdoor enthusiast. Blah, 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 blah. Hold on. You guys, I'm so sorry, my throat hates me today. After we finish the angling ace aspiration, I was thinking we could either go to the aspiration. So many people are liking my gallery art. I'm sorry. I was thinking that we could maybe move to the aspiration that came with the with Henford on Bagley. So cottage living. There is a aspiration with dealing with the animals. Now this challenge was written way before that pack came out, so I don't see why we couldn't have cows or chickens, you know, to like make a living and get food from. I don't see why that would be an issue. So I think after we finish angling ace, if we do, we could have that aspiration, and when we have enough money, we could buy a cow, and I feel like it's something we could have before we even get to that aspiration. So that was my thoughts there. Careers. Every sim was equally important to the survival of sim kind. So you might say that prehistoric sims were employed by their community as a whole, rather than by any individual sim. Interesting. So sims may not join any career, so we can't have a career. They may, however, sell collectibles, paintings, and woodwork, but may not open a personal store. So that was exactly my thought. If we get her into woodworking and candle making, we can sell those, but we can't open stores. We can sell paintings, we can sell rocks and collectibles we find, so like we should be good in Oasis Springs. Collectibles in the case refers to everything that is a part of in-game collection, as well as anything else that can be found through fishing, gardening, digging, such as upgrade parts and time capsules. Very nice. Romance. This is the fun one. Romance was a simple and straightforward thing for Sims back in the prehistoric times. You find someone you like, take them home, and have lots of little Simlets without all the fuss of soulmates and marriage. All right. Sims may not get married, but may have multiple mates. Same-sex relations are not allowed, so unfortunately we can't do anything fun in this era, but it's okay. It's fine. Later on we maybe can. Adoptions are not allowed. Babies must be born at home, not in hospitals. That sucks because we can't have birth certificates, but whatever. Pregnancy tests are not allowed. Okay. Babies may not be sent to daycare. A Sim must stay home and take care of them. Sims may not save woohoo. They may only try for a baby. Now, with the whole thing of babies not being able to be sent to daycare, that means we can't leave our lot when we have a baby. We also probably shouldn't leave our children, so they have to come with us whenever we're leaving the lot, which kind of sucks. But also, my thoughts were maybe we could figure out who we want our Sims, like, soulmate to be. I understand there's not soulmates, but maybe one of the 5 suitors can eventually move in with us and help us out with our children. So they can stay while we leave, you know? I don't know. We'll see what happens, but there we go. Objects and furniture. We may find it difficult to imagine living without all of our electronics and our other luxuries, but prehistoric Sims were forced to make do with the absolute basics. That is very true. Sims may buy and use bassinets, easels, lumps of clay, pools, trash cans, woodworking tables, campfires, tents, yoga mats, bonfires, bushes, and diving platforms. That is a mouthful. Now, this also came out before the pond update, so I'm thinking instead of doing a pool, we put in a pond. We can also put in a pool. I don't see why we couldn't, but, like, we definitely want a pond because we can maybe fish out of that source of water, you know? I feel that's probably going to be really useful. And other rules here. Prehistoric Sims were very much of a mercy of Mother Nature and their whims, as they had not yet discovered how to defend themselves from her rage. Sims may only eat food that have been caught or grown, such as insects, fish, fruit, mushrooms, etc. No free food like hot dogs and marshmallows. All right, noted. Now, for cooking, I'm thinking we get her a bonfire pit. We also have, you know, obviously crops, so we're going to have to buy her or find her some seeds. And then we fish for our meat, and we can have cows and chickens as well, so we can have milk and eggs, potentially. I don't know what we would do with the eggs, because we can't really cook, but at least the milk we could probably drink, so there we go. Reach level 10 in fishing, gardening, and handiness on the same sim. This is the, like, challenge goals for the era, so we have to get to fishing, gardening, and handiness level 10. Earn 20,000 simoleons from selling rocks, fossils, frogs, and woodwork. So collectibles, basically. Collectibles and... Oh my god, I hit my mic. And hobbies as a collective whole. 20,000. Have the same sim have children with at least 5 different sims. Okay, yep. Catch an anglerfish worth at least 1,500 simoleons. So we're going to have to get into that, like, secret... what the heck is it called? Forgotten Grotto in Oasis Springs. Because I think they have a fishing area where anglerfish are, like, really high for a chance of catching them. So once we get to level 10 in handiness and we're high in fishing, we should probably go in there and see if we can get that anglerfish. Have no family member die of anything other than old age. So we can't have anybody die from cold weather or anything like that. So this is going to be very interesting. All right. But those are the rules for the History Challenge Prehistoric era. Okay, so now that we're done explaining the rules, I think I'm going to go right in and try to get her a nicely decorated lot with 3,500 simoleons. So we're going to be using a little bit of debug, I'm sure, for the landscaping part. But for the most part, we got to make sure she's got somewhere to sleep. And she's got her bare essentials. So I am going to start building. Let's see how this goes, you guys. I'm so excited. Okay, you guys, so here's the lot. I'm really excited and happy with how this turned out. We have a little pond here, which I just noticed I need to add one of those little fishing signs so we can actually utilize the pond. We have one pea bush here. We have a second pea bush right up there. So it's just kind of like a small little campground. I think this will get us by for the first couple of children, and then I think we might have to move to a bigger lot. Like, I can definitely see why we'd want to be on a larger lot, and I can see why they wrote that in the rules. So I think it'll be okay if we, like, move later on. I think it's reasonable. I'm sure at the prehistoric era, they didn't just stick around in one location anyways, so... but yeah, here's our little campground. This is custom content. I have no idea where I found it. If I can, I will link that in the description below. But it's just like a simple sleeping tent. We've got a couple of little benches for them to sit on here. We've got a custom content sink. Yes, that's a sink. That is for our hygiene. And we also have 3 little spots around the campfire for her to sit. I thought those looked really natural and they fit in with the environment. But yeah, that is our little campground to start out. We only have 69. Hey, we only have 69 simoleons. Bow chicka wow wow. But I think it's time for us to go and explore the neighborhood and try to find things to... Actually, before we do that, right, Amanda, add the freaking fishing spot. What are you doing? All right, 1 second. Let me add that quick, and then we're gonna go and explore and see if we can find anything for her to sell and collect and pick up. So hopefully we can get some luck with that. I don't really know if we will, but we're gonna try. Where the heck is that? That's it's a new feature. It's not, yeah, here it is. Fishing allowed. Yes, that's what we want. And where the heck do you put this? Oh, do we not have enough money? No, we do. We do. We have 20 simoleons. It must be placed in a pond. In a pond? Oh, interesting. Okay, so why the heck will it not allow us to place it right here? I wonder if we can use move objects and it would still work. Let's try it. Move objects. Okay, I kind of want to put it somewhere right here. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, just something like that. Maybe it has to be on flatter ground. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Let's see what she does if we try to fish here. All right, let's see. Sims can only stock ponds with fish that they've discovered in their household collections. Pebbles has no fish in her collection. Try again for Pebble to find some... That's really weird. Wait, that's stock pond with fish. I am so confused. Does she have to go fishing? Maybe she has to go fishing in a normal zone first? I'm not sure. All right, well, scratch that idea. Let's just go find some things to harvest. So we can't even uproot that sage plant. What else do we have around here that we could potentially pick up for selling or keeping? We have a fishing spot over here, which is good. I might have her go and do that, actually, because we will need some dinner, which is always good. We also have a public garden here, which is going to be really nice. Nothing's grown just yet, but that's going to be really handy for us starting out. I do have this. We can look for frogs. So at least we can start by frog breeding. That will be kind of fun for her. I see a rock we can dig over here. What else do we got in the neighborhood? I'm not seeing anything else around this area. There's another plant here, but we can't harvest that just yet because I don't think it's in season. I think that's what's going on. Yeah, they look kind of dead. They don't look lively, so we have to wait for that. Oh my god, guys, this is such a cute little bridge. I can't believe that. Like, that's so adorable. Oh my goodness. Sims, stop. Another plant over here. What else do we have on this side of the river? We see another rock, so we can have her dig here. Honestly, you guys, I don't think we're in a really good location for finding decent things. I'm not seeing too many. Obviously, this is better than other neighborhoods, but like for Oasis Springs, I felt like we should see more rocks and stuff here. I don't know. I don't think we picked a good lot. We're definitely going to be moving, that's for sure. I've definitely decided that, but I don't know. There's like one part in the neighborhood that I'm thinking of. There's like a butt ton of things you can harvest. But I don't think this is not the spot. Is this a tough fishing spot too? Like, I don't even know. Let's try fishing there. I don't know. We're just going to try some things out. But yeah, she definitely needs to just harvest things and get some more money so we can potentially have her move at some point. So that'll be good. And we got an orange topaz crystal. We have one frog. It's an uncommon frog. We got a tiger frog, and we got alabaster. That is a common rock. These are both common, I believe. Yes. We also have a mysterious time capsule. Now, I know that they probably sell for more, depending on what it is inside, if we don't open it. So I think we might just sell it as is. Okie doke. Sorry about the awkward cut there. My brother needed to come down to bring some salt for, you know, softening water down here. So yeah, I had to do a quick cut, but we have caught our first fish. She has found all the harvestables that we had her set out to do, which is great. We also have 2 frogs, so let's go ahead and breed those together. And now we have 2 tiger frogs. They're worth 35 simoleons. We can go ahead and sell one of those, which is always a good thing. We have 2 robot salvage parts. We have a romantium rock that's very rare. It's 150 simoleons, so that's really good. We also caught our first fish. It's excellent quality minnow, so that'll be nice. We could actually use that for bait and potentially catch something better. But I don't want to do that while she's a level 1 fishing skill. I want to wait until she gets a little bit higher up so we can potentially get a better fish. Maybe we wait till she's like level 2 or something. But yeah, we're going to have her fish for a long time. Let's see if we can get her to catch anything here. Just going to go on 3 speed and see what we can get because, I don't know. We definitely need something for her to eat. I definitely don't want her to, you know, starve or anything like that. So yeah, we definitely want to do that. I'm kind of hoping we can catch a strawberry or something for her to eat that she can plant somewhere. That would be really nice too. Pebbles feels right at home by the water with her fishing line cast. Is this a revelation that she likes fishing? I would say yes. That's probably going to be a good thing. Looks like the fish in this area too crafty for Pebbles. Try fishing elsewhere. All right. Well, so if that's too crafty, I feel like this is probably still too crafty. It's literally right next door to it. So let's try fishing downstream maybe. Let's see what happens if we come over here. I really hope this is a decent spot. I'm not seeing any like really difficult fish to catch in the water here, so this might be where she wants to be. I see a bonefish though. That's funny. I see some bass. I see some rainbow trout. I do see an angler, so it might still be difficult to fish here, but we're definitely going to give this a shot. Hopefully it's not as tricky as that other spot. All right, and we do have some things checked up off her aspiration. We have fished 3 different spot locations. All right, well, that's really easy over here. This river's got like tons of different spots to fish on. And we have to catch 5 fish. We have 1 out of 5. So we're doing pretty good. We were almost done with the first tier already. Well, we're halfway there. I would say a little under half. I don't know. We're getting close on this angling ace aspiration. Hopefully we can get her to knock that out really fast in this challenge, that's for sure. And we reached fishing level 2, thank God. All right, well, we are working really hard towards our goals. I don't really think it's necessary for us to pop a kid out right away. Maybe in the next episode, if we have some suitors and I can, like, baby up the neighborhood, because I'm supposed to bulldoze everything, that we can get her to potentially meet a suitor and have a baby. But we'll see. Right now, I don't have anybody in my world, so. Oh, we caught a new fish, a tambaki. Okay, I don't know if those are, like, necessarily good for eating, but I think it might be better to eat than a minnow. So I'm actually going to have her stop fishing, and I'm going to have her. Wait, why can't we use this as bait? Can we not use that as bait? Why did I feel like. I felt like you could do that, where you could use the fish you catch as bait. I'm confused. I don't really understand why I can't do that, but okay. And we could breed frogs again, so that's nice. Okay, so now we have 2 striped heart frogs and 2 tiger frogs. Those are both uncommon. The striped heart frog is worth 10, and we've got the tiger frogs worth 35, so that's good. All right, well, I guess since you can't do that, I suppose just keep fishing with your normal stuff, and whatever she ends up cooking, I think I'm going to put the minnow on the ground so she cooks the better fish. Otherwise, we could sell it, but I don't know. I think we need to treat her. She's had a really hard days of work, and she's really focused on getting her skills up and all that. She's getting pretty low on some needs here, so I think we might have to send her home so we can get her dinner and figure out what else we need her to do, because I don't know. Maybe we catch 1 more fish. I want her to catch 1 more so we can sell it or eat it. I don't know what we want to do, but they do spoil in your inventory, so we can't, like, overfish and like be super prepared because she won't be able to eat them all in time. And we just caught a guppy, so that's nice. Let's get her to stop fishing here. All right, perfect. Come on, Pebbles, come home. Let's go to our house. Let's go to our little campsite. Oh, it's right here. She's right by it. Okay, kite. Nice, 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 nice. Let's get you to fertilize the bush. Hopefully that's reachable. I really don't know if it was. Okay, yeah, it is. She's walking to it. Perfect. Okay. All right, well, she's using her little pea bush here. I'm gonna see which fish we want her to eat. So we have a guppy. I don't really think that'd be too appetizing, so I'm just gonna plop that down. And again, minnow, I don't really think it's gonna be super appetizing, so I'm gonna sell those. I'm gonna have her light her fire here, and then we're gonna cook our fish that we have. Do not set yourself on fire. Are you kidding me? Oh, thank God. This woman sometimes, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, roast your fishies, because we're not allowed to cook anything else except for what we own. So, yeah, that is exactly what you're going to do. You're going to be stuck eating fish for a very long time, I have a feeling. Let's sell the minnow and the guppy. I just don't think we're going to be able to eat those in time. And if she needs more fish and more food, we can always get her to go fishing. She's got plenty of locations nearby where she can do that. And apparently we can't just sell the time capsule, so we're going to just have to open it and then sell what was inside, which is honestly a better gig anyways, because that one was worth 75 and this is worth 15, and the time capsule itself was only worth 80, so I guess it was worth opening up. Okay, let's see. Let's sell the rest of this stuff, because again, we really don't need gems for whatever reason in our pocket, you know, like we're not a spellcaster, we're not casting spells, we're not making potions, we don't really need any of that. So we're also just going to keep one of each type of frog, because I don't really feel like there's any purpose at all for us to have more than one. So yeah, okay, cool. We have a pretty good start, you guys. But yeah, I think we are going to end the episode off here. I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of our history challenge. I'm so excited. I'm so happy with this challenge choice that my Twitch chat helped us pick out. I don't know, I'm really excited. I'm pumped for this. So if you guys enjoyed this series, make sure you leave a like and comment your EA IDs if you have any suitors for her for having babies with, and later on in the series. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you enjoyed today's episode. There will be way more to come. I think I'm going to be uploading either weekly or bi-weekly. And we're just going to be focusing on the history challenge for a bit. We might have a random build upload every so often, but I don't really see that forecasted in the near future. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, comment your EA IDs if you have any suitors. Again, I'm repeating myself, but I love y'all. Okay, I'm going to head out. Okay, hoot out. Bye.